Hi, this is Claudia Russell from An Insight with Claudia. I'm here in front of Pat's Barbershop, and we're going to go in and talk to Pat and talk to the other barbers who have cut hair in Cohasset since 1968. Pat's Barbershop has been a landmark place in Cohasset where numerous generations, up to 5 generations we've been told, have come to get their haircuts. And in 1 week alone, Pat has cut 5 generations' hair. This has been an establishment for all of the Cohasset residents as well as from communities all across the Southwest, all across the Southeast in the South Shore of Massachusetts. People from Plymouth, Marshfield, Scituate, all towns throughout come in and get their haircuts here. So why don't we go in and talk a little bit more to Pat and to the other barbers. Pat, how many customers a day do you normally serve on average?
Me? Not many.
You,
I work 20 hours a week, 20 hours. So I'm semi-retired, so I work probably about 22 hours a week.
okay, oh wow, that's great. And do you have any children that want to join in?
I do have one that had a barber's license. He worked here during when he was going to school.
Yeah.
And but he decided that he didn't want to do it as a living, so he works for he's a headhunter for Monster.com.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
He likes that better because he can do his own thing. He can work at home, you know. He can work from anywhere. So he's happy, and that's the bottom line.
That's all that matters, being happy. So on average, how many customers a day do you guys service here in the total?
I don't know. Probably in a day like today is a little busy. You know, Friday's usually a decent day.
I'm sure days like back to school and what other big days? Christmas and holidays.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yes.
You know, those we do. You know, more in those weeks than we do like in a normal week. Like myself, like today, I'll probably give maybe 7 or 8 haircuts.
Wow.
I just came in when
Yeah.
I take my last customer like at 5 o'clock, and so that's semi-retired hours.
Absolutely. And your busiest days are probably what? Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays?
Saturday we close on Sundays. Fridays and Saturdays usually are busy days, yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so he does, you know, quite a few women in here, so that kind of makes it, because some women, I think, need a little privacy in there. But he's perfect for the space, yeah. He loves it, like he has his own shop in another shop.
I was going to say yes, because he's got his own room here, his own...
Yeah.
So, hey, Tony, how are you? This is 143 TV. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your haircutting experience here at Pat's Barbershop?
My hands are getting tired. I cut too much hair.
So, on average, how many customers do you cut hair for in a day?
They probably 10, 12.
Oh, wow. Wow, yeah. Definitely your hands would get tired after that. Huh?
That's right. You're right.
How do you handle it? Like when you go home at night, what do you do?
I squeeze a ball so my hands stay strong for the next day. And I've been working here for 50 years.
50 years. Wow. So you must have seen a lot of changes in Cohasset during that time.
All for good change. All good people move here. I lost a lot of customers to move away. Of course, lost to death too.
Oh, wow. And sure you've seen a lot of different generations, correct?
4 or 5.
Wow.
One week I cut 4 generations here. That was a long time ago. The name was Will Wright.
So you cut the 4 generations all at one point.
1 week.
Wow.
1 week.
Wow.
But never at the same time. Not at the same time.
Not at the same time, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of wedding haircuts too, right?
Oh, yeah. I have to give him a shave. Yeah. We do that here too. Yeah.
Oh, you do shaving, the old-fashioned way with the big knife?
No, big razor. If I use a knife, we cut meat.
And are you also from Italy?
No, I'm Portuguese.
Oh, where in Portugal are you from?
I'm from Cabo Verde.
Oh, okay, Cabo Verde.
Caverdiano, sí.
Sí, oh, wow. Yo soy dominicana, yo hablo español.
Un poco.
Un poco.
Sí.
All right, so we won't bother you much. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Jim.
Gianfranco.
Jim Franco. So how long have you been cutting hair for Pat?
39 years.
Wow, 39 years. My goodness.
Yeah.
That's a very long time. You've seen a lot of people, huh? A lot of hair.
Everything you mean. Yeah. Yes, we did.
So tell us, what do you enjoy most about cutting?
I love this town. I love this area. It's been good to us, you know. We really see generations coming in 3 or 4 generations. It's great. It really is, yes.
Do you see changes in hair from generation to generation? Has our hair changed much?
No, they're all in and out. You know, they come back, long hair, short hair. Yeah. They're all every few years. Same thing.
So the generational change in hair, I know Pat was telling us, it's gone from long hair to short hair. What is the trend now in 2019?
Very, very short.
Very
fades and cuts. Yeah, very short. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to add in terms of your background experience, Pat's Barbershop, the changes you've seen in the town?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a great town. It's always been a great town, and we love to work here, you know.
That's great. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. So here we are with Susan. She's the lone female hair cutter at Pat's Barbershop, at least for today. So Susan, tell us a little bit about your experience cutting at Pat's Barbershop.
Well, it's pretty interesting because I often will get clients that come in and say, I have not had a haircut anywhere else, and they'll be in their 50s.
Wow. Wow.
It's a little pressure because I'm the newest member, and it's very interesting, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, and, you know, their father got a haircut here, and their children get haircuts here, so it's very unique, very unique.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. So what's been the most interesting? How long have you been here, actually?
Just about 6 months. I'm
Wow.
the newest.
You are the newest.
Yes, everyone else has been here 13 or more years.
Wow. And we actually met Tony, who's been here 50 years.
He's amazing. He's so funny.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
He's awesome.
So in terms of haircut, what changes have you seen in the haircutting world? You know, in the last, I mean, we're celebrating the Cohasset's 250th anniversary this year, and we just wanted to find out about the changes.
So actually, recently it's very classic. The haircuts are very classic. They haven't really changed, but throughout the years, you know, you had in the 70s the longer hair, as well as the 80s, and then the 90s the mullet, and not a good look, but you know. And now mostly at Pat's we get very conservative, although I believe the soccer team came in last week, 7 one day, 7 another, and they all got mullets and mohawks for their playoff run. So that was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So why don't you tell us then, what are you here for? Are you here for any special event or occasion?
No,
And what is your name?
Fritz.
Fritz?
Yeah.
Hi, Fritz. I know. What kind of haircut are you getting today?
Just a normal one.
A normal one.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it. Great. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
So Pat's Barbershop is a good old-fashioned haircutting place. It's a barbershop that's been around since 1968, and as we can see here, the sign-in still works in an old notebook. And this notebook is just a good old-fashioned way of signing in, not using technology. As you can see here with the sign, please sign in. And as guests come in, they put in their name, and then they're called in. Hello, this is Claudia Russell from 143 TV in Cohasset, and for an Insight with Claudia, I'm here with Pat the Barber. Hello, Pat.
Hey, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you here.
Uh,
Some advertising.
So, as most Cohasset residents know, Pat the Barber has been here for how many years, Pat, have you been here?
50 years this year.
50 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And, tell me all the differences and the changes that you've seen in Cohasset in terms of,
I don't have 2 hours. Yeah, we noticed that the population is growing, When I first moved into town and I was coming to work, there's no one in front of me and no one behind me. If there was one in front of me, I'd be 2 minutes late. But now I see the traffic going through the center of town and on Route 3A has increased immensely since I started here back way in when I 1968 I started. Yeah.
So what made you want to start a barbershop in 1968?
The family, they were barbers, and I got out of high school and I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so a couple of people told me, why don't you go to learn how to cut hair? Okay, that sounds good. I'd rather pick up scissors and a comb than picking up a shovel or, construction work or something. So that's... And I thought it was a wise move. It's, there's always work if you want to work.
Oh, yes.
So here I am.
People always need a haircut.
And it's always a pleasant to talk to people. The people around here are very, very nice, very pleasant, very generous. And I like conversations and different people. We talk a lot, we learn a lot. I got a college education behind the chair. That's what I tell people.
What's been the most interesting story that you've heard while cutting somebody's hair?
Oh my God, too many. There's too many stories. I can't reveal a lot.
Well, you don't have to tell us names.
It's hard to pin down a story because they're all kind of funny, and some of them, they're very picky about their hair. You have to charm them and cut hair slowly so you don't make any errors. But I don't know. I can't even remember a typical story that I can tell you, really. It's just that we have great conversations. And that's about all I can say, really. We talk a lot, but I can't pinpoint something that really sticks out in my brain right now.
Yeah, no problem. So what kind of changes have you seen in cutting hair since, you started in 1968?
Yeah, well, we during the 70s, the long hair was in, and a lot of people couldn't adapt to that. A lot of people in the business couldn't adapt to that, and we did, and we survived through it. So different styles, kids like short, long. We have him that he does stripes and skates on the. He can do anything and put some kind of designs. I don't do that, but I don't have that skill.
What, the Mohawk time thing? When was that, the Mohawk time? Back in the 80s, so still do it, huh?
A few kids like to do it, and I said, no. I say to them, no, you don't want that. You really don't want that. I hate to give those haircuts because it's such a drastic cut. So, but some of these people do it. I don't do it.
So what's...
And when they leave, I tell them, don't tell them where you got this haircut.
Don't tell them you got it at Pat's Barber Shop, right?
Situate, yeah.
So what's been the craziest haircut that you've seen done? Have you taken any pictures of that?
No. We try not to do the crazy haircuts, though. But there's some No, that's not one over there. I don't know. Kids have different ideas about haircuts. They wake up one morning and they see a crazy haircut, whether it's on TV or on a football star, or I want one of those. So I don't want I want Tom Brady's haircut. You know, I'm sorry, but
Do you cut any female customers?
they do. They all cut females.
Thank you, Mike.
I like to do the short hair specialist, you know. Short and nicely tapered, you know, and comb nice. They're all fantastic barbers here. They really. I don't take all the credit. I just open the place, you know. But everybody here is very qualified. 30 years experience at least. Tony's 40 years. Gianfranco's 30 years.
Wow.
30 years over there. And you know, Michael, he's a hairdresser and also a barber. Gianfranco is a hairdresser and also a barber.
Oh, wow.
And the girls here, they do the ladies also, and the men. So they can do both.
Wow.
So we have a very talented staff here, and very good staff, excellent staff, great personalities and great people. And I attribute that to my success here. I don't take all the credit.
Well, that's very, very kind to recognize all the wonderful staff that work here. Absolutely.
I don't know why I have laryngitis this morning, but anyways, I appreciate you people coming here, and giving us some attention.
No, not at all. I mean, you are a landmark to Cohasset. You've been here since you said 1968. So I'm sure a lot of people in town would like to know more about you and more about your background and your experience. And do you come from a family of hairdressers?
Uncles, I had two uncles, and I had a close friend that also was in the business, you know.
Okay.
And chatting with him, hey, it's fun. We have a lot of fun. We do have a lot of fun here too. You know, we laugh a lot between haircuts. You know, and I think people like that coming in here. That's not all business. You know.
Oh yeah.
So people are very comfortable when they come in here, and they usually meet other friends that come in here, which live also in town. They meet a lot of people. So
It's a lot more relaxed and yeah.
atmosphere in here, yes.
Absolutely.
Tony, they call him Cuckoo Tony because he was always talking, you know. Funny guy. He's great with the kids, as everyone is here. You know, we do a lot of little children here as their first haircut. And then you have them for a long time until they grow up. We do. Some people have been coming here we have one person, 5 generations.
5 generations coming here.
A lot of 4s, a lot of 3 generations. But people, once they get used to the place, they don't go anywhere. They'll drive, even if they move, they want to come down here and drive 45 minutes to get it. You get people from Plymouth, Quincy, Brockton. It's amazing. Marshfield, Situate. Situate's close, but
Yeah, Citrus close, but some of the other towns are. I mean, that's quite a ways to come.
I mean, people come. I can't believe it. A few people from Plymouth, but they're creatures of habit, guys. They don't like to change. Where women, they change every other week and go to. Guys don't move once they get stuck. I think you should let someone else comment. Maybe Gianfranco. He's from Italy,
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, Italy, and I'm from Italy. 3 of us are from Italy.
So where are you from in Italy?
Calabria, southern Italy.
Oh.
He's Gianfranco. He's from southern Italy also.
Oh.
And Mike here, from Italy. He's southern Italy also, I believe.
My family is from Naples, Napoli. Yes.
Close to southern Italy, not too far away.
My grandfather's last name is Bucarelli.
Yeah, you speak Italian also.
I speak Spanish, but Spanish has helped me with Italian.
Yeah, I speak Italian. I mean, I can go to Italy and get along okay, but But I forget a lot because I don't speak that much, you know. If it wasn't for these guys, I wouldn't know anything at all.
So do you guys all speak in Italian here?
No, we don't speak Italian. But when we go to an Italian neighborhood, we speak Italian. You know,
Oh, that's wonderful.
we get together with about a dozen Italians once in a while, and then go out to dinner all together. Just the guys, though. No. And we speak Italian.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Hey, how did you like your espresso?
Oh, it was delicious. Thank you so much. Love the espresso.
Well, you may want to chat around. I mean, walk around and just maybe see if they have anything to add to anything, you know?
Yeah, what I would like to know, and I'm sure the audience would like to know as well, is who's the most famous person that you've cut hair here at the barbershop? Or
Famous to come in there. They're all famous.
because I've heard that Steve Carell comes by once in a while and brings his son over. Is that correct?
Who's that now?
Steve Carell from The Office.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody else that you know?
Steve Carell, he could be a movie star, but he's just another haircut here.
Just another haircut. Listen to that, Steve. You're just another haircut. So, well, let's talk to some of the other.
My mouth is getting dry right now.
So here we are in Michael's room at Pat's Barbershop. I'm drinking my espresso that Pat has given me, and we're just going to talk a little bit to Mike while he's cutting this gentleman's hair. Hello, Mike.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, thanks. Good.
So you've got your own little spot right here.
I do, yeah.
And how long have you had this spot?
About 10 years.
10 years. Wow. So tell us, what do you enjoy most about cutting gentlemen's hair or ladies' hair?
That's my favorite part. I cut people. I love people. I love customers, so I enjoy what I'm doing.
Yeah. And where did you get your background from?
From Italy, obviously.
That's what Pat was telling us, that you're from Italy. Where in Italy are you from?
Calabria.
Calabria.
Bella.
Oh.
So,
Now give us a little bit of Italian for the audience.
che cosa che vuoi che dica? Tutto va bene. Poi siamo tutta una famiglia. Ringrazio a tutti. Thank you very much.
Hey, what did you just tell us?
Well, I said this is a beautiful spot. We're all family here, and we enjoy working each other. We enjoy our companies, right, Pete?
So, Pete, why don't you tell us how Tutta belli? Tutta bene. Oh.
And I'm not Italian.
How long have you been coming to Pat's Barbershop?
Oh, about 30 years.
They were born in this place.
Before Michael got here.
And your sons or daughters, do they come here as well?
My daughters did when they were little kids. Yeah. Yep. Had a quick chop, and then they were on their way. Did a nice job.
So it's a family tradition here, huh?
Sure. Yeah.
What town are you from, Pete?
I live right across the street, so I'm a local.
away.
Yes.
So you literally don't have to go far.
Exactly. Lucky me. I'm the luckiest one in town.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, no, that's okay. So what do you enjoy most about Pat's Barbershop, Pete?
I tell you, this crew, every time I see them anywhere on the street, around town, anywhere in the South Shore, they always know my name, and they're always saying hello, whether we're in the barber shop or outside of it.
That personal touch.
Yeah, yep. Can't forget them, and I hear they have great stories, and they love to listen to my stories, too.
Well, thank you so much for letting us talk to you, Pete, and enjoy your haircut. Oh, thanks. Pat's Barbershop is located on 117 Ripley Road, right near downtown in Cohasset and next to the South Shore Art Center.